Welcome to King Says So, a channel that advocates for one Africa, one land, one Africa, one language, one Africa, one currency, one Africa, one army. I wish to witness Africans all around the world united as one in our lifetime. Enjoy.
I'm here to support my brothers and my sisters in Palestine. Children are dying, babies are dying. I think it is very wrong. We need to march, we need to stand, and we need to scream, we need to make noise against the Israeli embassy in South Africa. They should not have a right to exist. Israel has no right to exist.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy King053, Mr. Easy Imale Nengi, and we're back at it again with another one. And this time around, I want to speak about the support of Palestine by the EFF. The support of Palestine by the EFF and other African countries. What Julius Malema said for me was very interesting. Let me not waste any more time. Let's get into what Julius Malema said so I can do a quick review for you guys.
Comrades, call to action. McDonald's is giving the soldiers of Israel food in Israel. We want McDonald's South Africa to distance itself from what is happening in Israel. They've got until the end of this month to issue a statement distancing themselves from what McDonald's is doing in Israel, giving murderers food to murder women and children. Comrades, Woolworth has got a responsibility by end of this month to remove every product on their shelves that comes from Israel. If they don't remove products from Israel, we'll go and remove them ourselves. We don't want any product of Israel sold here in South Africa. We don't want the food that comes from the people who have blood of innocent people on their hands. We are warning all those who are in business with Israel. We are coming for you because you are the ones who make that government to be what it is. If we engage in an international boycott of all products that come from Israel, Israel will hear that now we have to respect the rights of Palestinians.
So number one, the ambassador of Palestine must be deported back to of Israel must be deported back to Israel. Number two, we must boycott buying any product from Israel. Number three, we must McDonald's must offer, I don't know what, an apology or withdraw or distance themselves from what the McDonald's in Israel is doing, supporting the soldiers in Israel to attack Palestine. And what does the king say about this? What is king saying about this support of Palestine? I'm saying it's good. I would like to see Africans uniting this same way for other countries, Ukraine, France, not France, I mean, Russia and Palestine. The same way they are uniting to support and boycott products from Israel is the same way they need to support Niger, Burkina Faso, the Chad Republic, Mali, Gabon. Those countries are suffering. I can continue and say the DRC, the small Congo and the big Congo. We can speak about Ethiopia, countries in South Africa that are suffering from wars and interventions from the West and the East making us suffer. Don't forget in South Sudan, what happened in Sudan? The same way, the same energy that we have to speak about Palestine and Israel is the same energy we Africans must have when we see that Zimbabwe is being, the sanctions on Zimbabwe by America, the sanctions on Zimbabwe that are making South Africa suffer because a lot of our African brothers they are coming to South Africa because of the situations in their countries. The sanctions in Zimbabwe. Why don't we have the same stance and boycott American products? And they say you know who controls you by the way you can criticize them. Those who you can criticize don't control you. Those you can criticize, don't control you, but those you can't criticize clearly control your thoughts, your freedom of speech. I want to see Africans uniting together for the same purposes that our African brothers and sisters are suffering in Ethiopia. Our African brothers and sisters are suffering in South Sudan for the minerals there that are happening there. Americans supporting the military interventions there, giving people guns so that they can kill each other. France wanted ECOWAS to attack Niger. It was only Abraham Traore who saved Niger, and by saying, if you attack Niger, I will attack whoever attacks Niger. We will defend ourselves. And the Mali general also stepped in and said, nobody will attack Niger. But you never heard this making headlines. The number of people that are killed, the number of people that suffer economical setbacks, the number of businesses that are dying, the number of years that we are being put back as Africans because of the sanctions that are happening in Zimbabwe. As South Africans, we feel that because we have to now carry the love that we have, not only for ourselves, but also for our neighboring countries. Where is the love for those people? We are concerned about Palestine and Israel. That is what we are concerned. We want to put statuses on Facebook, everyone to speak about this and make this famous. But we don't want to stand united as Africans. That is the issue I have with the Palestine and the Palestine support that it's getting from us as Africans. Not actually the problem, but the concern I have. That's the concern I have. To say, let's have the same energy when we are fighting people who are intervening in business that have got nothing to do with them. America, France, Germany, the UK, into African matters that has nothing to do with them. That's why you find that many African countries in the West can't even speak an African language because France is their official language. Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, Cote d'Ivoire, Senegal, all of them speaking French as their official language of the country. It is just now that Mali's general removed French as the official language and make, I think, 11 other languages, local indigenous languages, official. The same problem with Burkina Faso, speaking French. The same problem with Niger, Sudan. The French has got the power in the west of Africa. The British, when you come down, you get Angola, the Portuguese. Angolan people can't speak English. Angolan people can't speak English. They have to learn English. Their mother tongue, their official language in their country is Portuguese. You come down, at least you get some Swahili and all of that in the DRC, and you come down and all of that. But then when you come down to the south of Africa, you find a British footprint on us. All of us speaking English like it's our mother tongue. We're screaming in this channel that we must have one Africa, one language, one Africa, one currency, one Africa, one army to protect ourselves. Which African country has got nuclear weapon? Are we ready to fight and protect ourselves as Africans? No. We are worried about what is happening in Palestine and in Israel. Things that have nothing to do with us. I understand the killings and the apartheid system. They're comparing it to apartheid and everything. I understand your concerns about Palestinians and the people who are dying there. But the question is, what are you doing to better Africans? Our politicians are puppets. Our politicians get funding and they can gather people and people just follow like bees following a rotten carcass. They just go there without thinking that what is it that if we are saying we are a Pan-Africanist political party, what is it that we are doing? You know, we saw the same EFF standing up for LGBTQ rights. I believed that the EFF was funded for that because I did not see why is it that they are bothered with what is happening in not Rwanda. What is that country in Africa? In another country in Africa, that African country is I think it was Rwanda, that was implementing a law that you are not allowed to practice homosexuality in public spaces or you will be prisoned. And the EFF said, no, leave the homosexual people to do what they want. They don't know what is coming next. In America, homosexuality is in kindergarten, it's in preschools, it's in primary schools. They are teaching children not to identify as a boy or a girl. The EFF stood up and fought for those people's rights. And I wondered, how is that a pro-African agenda? Ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to stop there today. It's something to think about. You guys, I know you guys on the comment section will be going crazy, attacking and defending me, agreeing and disagreeing with me. Let's do it respectfully and let's communicate. Educate me, let me educate you. Let's see what is it that we are really gaining from this type of stance as Africans. Let's talk about this, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Until we meet next time, don't forget to pray. And after you pray, stand up and do your best so that God can do the rest. Just know that your boy King 053, Mr. Easy Malening, salutes
you. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed the content, leave your thoughts on the comment section and hit the like and subscribe button, and we will meet on the next one.